Hi my friends, today I'm starting a new series. It is inspired by Toni von Crafty by Toni and Seven Plaza, and it is over the period of April. They have ABC April 2025, and every day we craft something connected to the letter ABC and so on. Some of you might know that I make 100 tags and 100 days, and I thought I can combine this. And here I have 24 of the backgrounds that I usually use for my 100 tags. And I am starting today with the A. What I thought is every day I will use this in the mornings or in the evenings to have 15 minutes of free crafting while reflecting on one aspect of mental health and well-being. And today with the A, I thought we start with acceptance. And acceptance is the foundation of inner peace. It's not about giving up, it's about embracing what is and finding strength in it. When I'm sitting with that and I'm reflecting on it, on allowing to sink this concept into me and have some pictures around it, what comes up for me is something like a sunrise or flowing water or a calm forest or something like that. With that in mind, I am going through my collage book and see if there is something that is like speaking to me, that is capturing the essence of acceptance. When I go through that here, let me have a look. Another of my rules is that I will not spend more than 15 minutes on it. Like, it's not about making a masterpiece, so it's having a moment in my day where I think I would like to reflect on one of these concepts, and today really to sit with the idea of acceptance. I think I would like to cut out this one here, because acceptance for me is I can't just accept something. It's not like a decision, okay, now I accept it. It is more like a process to go through, to sit with. Because accepting something, it's often we come from a point of actually not accepting something that is very painful or hard to come to terms with. You might have hoped for something that then didn't happen, or you might have applied for a job, had hoped you get the job and that you didn't get it, or you had hopes for your future where you realize that might not plan out the way I hoped it to be. But acceptance for me is the first step towards like being with what actually is, taking stock of what actually is so that we can plan the next step, like from accepting this is my reality, this is how life is in the moment, and then to move on from there. So now we have this little thing here. Okay, would like to go with my distress oxide ink here around the corners. Let's have a look. Yep. So I would like to make a tag out of it, so with that I will cut the corners here and the other side. Yeah, it's the past actually. I can remember times when it was hard for me to accept something. For example, I have it in the moment, like for the last 22 years I'm living in New Zealand, and my mother is in Germany and she's in her 80s, and for me that is sometimes hard to get my head around this. She's very, very far away. And yeah, I go in July to Germany for 3 weeks, but yeah, that's for all in the moment that I can afford. And it is sometimes hard to accept, but it is what it is. So what I would like to do next is, I think I would like to have a label where I use my archival ink. What I did before, because I decided to do acceptance, I used that one, and let me see, I just, then I need to make sure that I'm not smudging it, but it's, okay, making it a little, so maybe I leave it a little bit to dry. So acceptance is for today. I wonder if there's something else that I would like to do. I definitely would like to have some ribbon at the top. Is that in the middle? I would say so. Yeah, nearly in the middle. And maybe I can use that one here. Just putting the ribbon through. I wonder when you sit and reflect on the topic of acceptance. So, what is something you learned to accept recently? So, if you sit and reflect on that, and maybe you like to join me in the morning meditation on that. So, I like to have that one too. Here, going around with the Distress Oxide ink. Roughing it up a little bit. I wonder what else I could have there. Maybe some. Something else I could use. That's a start for today. It's not so easy to see what I could do. Oh. Let me see. Just making a little. I think I like that. This is not really working here. I thought it would be a nice idea, but actually it comes loose again. Let's see, maybe this is from a thrift shop. Yeah, maybe just using that one. Obviously I have problems crafting and talking at the same time, but I think you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so, and let's just get that down here. This is just normal craft glue because it's paper on paper. I think that's fine. Getting it down with my bone folder. A little bit more. So that is the first one. This one is about acceptance, and as I said, acceptance doesn't mean settling. It means creating a space for growth and resilience. And maybe you like to take 15 minutes, take your time, make a tag and reflect on what acceptance means for you in your life. And I hope to see you tomorrow again, where we reflect on a concept that starts with the letter B. For today, I wish you a wonderful day or a wonderful good night, depending on when you see this video. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.